welcome to another episode of World of Figures and Gaming. And today we are adding another video to that new playlist from the Figures from the Vault. And today's figure from the Vault is, of course, my favourite, the Undertaker. Player, you're going one-on-one with the Undertaker. Yes, another Undertaker figure to my collection. This figure, in all honesty, I actually bought this figure of somebody on Facebook probably a couple of years ago. However, it didn't have his entrance gear of the wings and the outer coat part. I paid £50 or maybe more for the figure from overseas. Luckily, the person that was selling them, he covers all the like custom fees and everything. So this Undertaker, I saw them re-releasing this figure, and I thought to myself, I'm not letting it go this time. I want to get that figure. I always wanted it, and I never ever found it anywhere, and I never got it. And in the day that this actually came out, the original came out of this, you could actually buy them from the shop. But every shop that I went in never actually had them in. They never ever came out because it was a Defining Moments figure. I could always get a hold of the other Defining Moments Undertaker that came out. I used to see that everywhere in Toys R Us. But this version, I even ordered a Undertaker figure on Argos. It was pictured with this figure, but when it arrived, it was actually the other figure. So I ended up returning it and getting my money back. But anyway, enough of that. We need to get into this, because this is, for me, my holy grail of figures. And now some people would probably be saying, and he's going to open it. It's holy grail. Yes, I am going to open it because I don't keep boxes. But this is my absolute grail figure because I have wanted this figure for so long. So, let's get in there! Come on! Yes, the figures from the Vault series and stuff, I'm quite looking forward to. I'm hoping that they will bring some more figures that I always wanted. I'm hoping. I mean, it all depends on who they get under contract. But I would love to see King Kong Bundy re-released. King Kong Bundy, Akeem, Hacksaw Jim Duggan in his blue trunks. There's so many figures that I would like to see re-released that I actually never managed to get. But this one is the main grail for me and the main figure that I have always wanted. But now I've got a full version of it. When I say a full version of it, I mean because I now have the entrance gear and everything with it. So, first things first, I've got to figure out how to get this figure out of the box, because Mattel, being absolute arses that they are, have put the wings on the outside of the box. and I don't know whether it pulls off. They put it on the hang on. Yeah, it disconnects. Yeah, so it's disconnected. Thank God for that. So yeah, you get the usual. You get your usual extra hands. Something that we don't actually need these days. With the amount of figures that have been released and bought over the years. Now, this figure, I can never actually remember what event it was from. I'm guessing it was a Survivor Series or a SummerSlam, but I really don't. I really don't know. This was I think this was around 1995. Maybe 96 actually. After he changed from his purple gloves and boots, and he started wearing different gear. And I always remembered this because he didn't actually wear gloves while he was in this attire. It didn't last long though, this attire. I don't think it lasted long at all. And he because then he converted into this attire that is in the Monday Night Wars series. But just before that, he was in that kind of gear, and it wasn't for very long. I think, if I remember rightly, he beat Psycho Sid. He was originally in that gear, then all the figures fell over. Then he went back to his purple. He went back to his purple. Not purple. He went back to his grey gloves and grey boots from his debut with an elbow pad. Then I think he went back to either that one, or he went into a different attire, maybe the Monday Night War one. And I remember he had the cowboy hat, which actually came out, which was actually pretty much similar to the Monday Night Wars outfit. So apart from that, like I say, this outfit never really lasted long. The entrance gear of the wings, I think he only ever used once. And that was for whatever event it was. It was a Survivor Series or SummerSlam. I know it was one of the big pay-per-views. And he only really used it. He only used it the once, but it was one of those. It was one of those figures when they brought it out that I really wanted, and I never ever got hold of it. But now I actually have it in hand. Undertaker figures from the vault. Oh my God! Yes, I am a happy man. So, on that note, that is all for this video, and I am out.